October 27th of 2018, a gunman entered the Tree of Life Synagogue in Squirrel Hill, Pennsylvania, and shot and killed 11 people and injured 7. This was all done during Saturday morning services at the congregation.
So I had Torah study that Saturday morning.
I actually was leading Saturday morning services when it happened.
And then I got home and was actually going to sit down and do some reading and catch up on some reading and stuff. And my phone just started going off.
There was a bat mitzvah that morning at our congregation, and I didn't find out that anything had happened until after the service was over, which was at about 12:15 that day.
I probably found out later than most people. That Shabbos was the Ufruf, the Shabbat before my nephew's wedding. Nobody had phones on them or TV, so we all found out right after the event.
When I first found out about it, it was actually like via social media.
And it was obviously quite shocking and horrific.
It was mostly a feeling of shock at first, that it was sort of unbelievable that we just came out of this really joyful celebration of this really lovely 13-year-old girl's life.
I definitely felt closer to it than I did with other shootings, which made me feel kind of selfish.
It actually really kind of, like, in a sense, knocked the wind out of me.
And my first reaction, obviously, was just one of absolute horror.
The experience with the vigil, it was pretty amazing just to see how many people came.
By the time Sunday evening came around, we had hundreds and hundreds of people here in South Orange. People of all religions, all races. The entire community came together in a way that is not surprising to me knowing this community, but that was really heartwarming.
I attended a vigil on that Sunday night. One moment that really stuck with me was we sang the song Etz Chaim, which I learned actually when I was 5. And I remember singing it every weekend on Sunday at Hebrew school. It is the tree of life to those that hold fast to it, and all of its supporters are happy. When I first learned that song when I was 5, I really had no idea that my Judaism could ever be something bad. To me, it was something so positive. Then as I grew older, I kind of did really realize what my Judaism could mean to some people, how it could be a bad thing, and it could be something dangerous, and in this case it could be something deadly. And it was a really hard thing to come to terms with, that something that was so intensely a part of me and a part of my being could be so negative.
Thoughts and prayers are important, but they can't be the entirety of what we do as people of faith in responding to an event like this.
I think we need to support organizations that stand up to this hatred. We need to support the ADL, the Anti-Defamation League, more than ever. I think we need to support the ACLU, the American Civil Liberties Union, now more than ever. The other thing I spoke about that I think is really important to keep in mind is the fact that an individual who's going to hate one group based upon race, religion, who they love, what they look like, is going to hate other people for race, religion, who they love, and what they look like.
If you wore a yarmulke the day before this happened, if you wore a Magen David necklace or a Chai necklace or anything that showed that you're Jewish, you shouldn't stop wearing those things. You shouldn't hide the fact that you're Jewish because of this event. You're going to be Jewish no matter what. Wear your Jewish pride louder than before, in fact. Wear 2 yarmulkes. You know, get a Chai necklace and a Magen David and a Chamsa.
Judaism doesn't go away. Being proud to be something so special, so amazing, even though other people may not feel the same and other people try and take that away from you, there's no taking away being Jewish. And I think that the true way to combat all this violence is to be Jewish and to be proud of it.
Joyce Feinberg,
Rich Gottfried,
Ferrandiz Simon,
Sylvan Simon,
Daniel Stein,
Rose Mallinger,
Jerry Rabinowitz,
Cecil Rosenthal,
David Rosenthal,
Melvin Wax,
and Irving Younger.
I don't think about it as it could have been someone I knew. I think about it as these were people I knew. Like I've never met them, but these 11 Jewish people, I had a connection with every single one of them, even though I'd never met them.